All right, let's do this. What is up, everybody? Charlie checking in. Snuck in a little sip of some wild and melon the night before we get started. Try to get my energy up. A little late. I'm old. 7 o'clock. There's a long way to go from 5 in the morning, guys. I'm getting up early on Saturday morning. Saturday, Friday? I don't know what the hell. What's up, everybody? Charlie checking in, coming at you live. Black Friday. A lot of you guys might actually be out shopping or something. So you'll get to join later or check this out later. And yeah, thank you. I actually didn't get to go shopping today because my damn card is been flagged for suspicious activity or some garbage. And apparently, when we went to the bank, we weren't the only ones. Anyone else get their damn cards flagged today? Seems like a mass flagging going on. They're trying to. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, what's up, Lucy Weber? I'm about to share this out real quick. Thank you guys for joining. Holy mackerel! Holy mackerel, guys! How have you all been doing? Juicy Weber, Lucy Weber, Luke Thatcher, Donnie Darkface, Chrissy Pepper Queen. How was your Thanksgiving, girl? Hopefully, you baked an awesome turkey and you shared it with some family and friends, had some laughs, burned some asses with some of your hot pepper, juicy goodness. Made like a pepper. Can you make like a pepper cranberry sauce or something? Live. We're going to talk about Dougie tonight. Michael and Dougie, guys. Fucking Michael and his ass. God. I've been chilling. I've been staying out of the drama and shit for a while, kind of trying to focus on my own shit, a lot of inward searching and inward seeking here, the past month, I would say, and I'd asked all my Wolfpack supporters and followers and members to stay away from the drama and shit. And much respect you guys have, and I appreciate that shit, and or at least you haven't I haven't been drug into it, and I thank you guys for that. It's been real peaceful. I have really feel like I have been afforded the time and space and opportunity and to actually kick away and focus on myself, and kind of do some inward searching and soul digging, and realizing, sorting myself out, spiritually, and sometimes you got to do that. You got to step away, and focus on yourself instead of this social media shit, which tends to be about all of us. We're all kind of with social media, it tends to be like a one big giant organism that we're all a part of, and you can really kind of lose sense of yourself. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying here, man? Am I talking too deep for you guys right now? Corey Phillips in the house. My buddy Corey from Tennessee, much love. Thank you for always being here. Rebecca Spratling, Bowser G. I love you, Lazy Bomb, man. You three guys, y'all are constant, presences in my life, positive presences, and also down to ride whenever the shit hits the fucking fan. You know what I mean? I love you guys for it. You know what I mean? Y'all, you hold yourselves together, restrained positively, strongly, confidently. You know what I mean? And I need those type of people in my life. You know what I mean? And you guys are there and very understanding. I appreciate that so much from you all. Rebecca, I saw the other day, like just because I kind of took a little bit of time and kind of removed myself a little bit, but it doesn't mean I wasn't like checking messages and stuff like that, and then that I wasn't watching and and uh maybe checking in a little bit. I just wasn't posting, so often, and but I did see where, Rebecca was like, everyone just needs to give Charlie that what patience, I guess. You know what I mean? Because um I've had so many people turn on me. You know what I mean? Dragonborn in the house. What's up? Ghost Tacos. Much love to you. Ghost Taco says Doug sold his soul to clickbait behind a camera. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Dago in the house. What's up, Dago? I hope you know that. I hope you understand, bro. Like, you know, I got a comment. I saw a comment on Facebook the other day, you know, where you were, you know, said that you were still friends and you love me and all that shit, you know. Well, not all that shit. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap it up, you know, like put it all in one basket. But you know, yeah, you know, like you know, you felt like I was mad at you, and I'm not mad at you, bro. You know what I mean? I just felt like you know, in order to separate, you know what I'm saying, myself from that constant, you know, debate, you know, troll arguing bullshit, you know, shit show going on over there with Steve in the asylum, you know, on a daily fucking basis with my name in the middle of it, you know what I mean, was to cut any sort of wolf pack ties out of it, you know. So that doesn't mean that we aren't friends anymore or whatnot. It's just that you are over there, or anybody that goes into the asylum or any of these drama communities, you know, that get involved with that, you know, that you're not there representing me, you know, that you're there representing yourself of your own self-interest, you know what I mean, and not in the on the volition of me. Like, I'm not asking anybody to go anywhere, talk for me, speak, look, watch. You know what I mean? If people come to me with any sort of information or whatnot, that's fine, and I'll accept it. You know, but I felt like I needed, like, even though I wasn't going on these people's panels, you know, nightly, you know, it was almost like I was still going on their panels, you know, because my people were there, you know, defending me on a nightly basis, you know, and in which, you know, they were giving freaking Steve and Bareback and Cottywomple and all them the platform, you know, the seat at the table in which to, you know, pick and poke and jump at me, you know. And so I was just like, you know what? Bah, we're gonna do this right here. Splat, you know. And it seemed to work, you know, like the talk has really gone down to zip. It's all been focused on Fatty. Like, there hasn't been no, oh, Charlie's blah 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 blah. They're all just fucking throwing punches at Isaac's fat ass right now. Pumpkin Patch dropped a 5 bomb. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's gonna go to the wedding. Yay! Did I tell you guys yet? We're getting married March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Oi! Lucky little leprechaun right here. Erica snagged her a little green guy. Whatever, at the end of the rainbow, whatever. That's more analogies. We're gonna add that to the wedding pot, guys. Thank you so much. We love you guys, and once again, monetized again. How about that shit, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys, Michael, fucking Fatty, which Fatty's gone now. Where you at? Where's your boys at, Michael? Where's your people at to take me down, bro? Man, does it finally feel like a fucking win, guys? Fucking Slob Mob is toast, dusted, bro. And Billings is over there kicking their asses on a daily fucking basis. Once I pulled all of Wolfpack out of that shit show right there, you know, it's been nothing but an onslaught against the Fat Mob and other people who I don't know. I'm not even going to give them the seat at the table of saying their names. But ever since, you know, I have kind of pushed my name out of the conversation, you know, circle, they're talking about weirdos, randoms, you know, like other trolls, small trolls within the community, you know, to which they cater to, honestly. You know what I mean? There's been no Charlie blah blah blah, you know, and we've been cool. Everything's been chill. It's just been all Fatty, screw Fatty, yada yada. And I don't know, man. It's like, it's wonderful, bro. There's really been no fucking drama coming my way whatsoever, dude. It's been a blast. 116 people here watching. Thank you so very much, man. Like I say, man, Michael, you know, you can sit there, continue to try and stifle me out. You know what I mean? Disparage me, talk, make up lies, bullshit. Have another nephew try and say that I gave him drugs and alcohol. Go ahead, make it video number 3, Michael. Try again. Try again, motherfucker. Silver Surfer, thank you so much, brother. Says, hey, Charlie, I've got great news. I've got a promotion from my job. Thanks to you for everything. Well, man, congratulations, bro. I hope that, yeah, I said something that, that sparked a fire inside of you, man. You know, and it's really great to hear of the growth, you know, and yeah, stick. Erica says we have better places to show you. We have such sights to show you. You have to come back down here to the damn. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a long ass fucking way. I remember, guys, Uranga, our friend Uranga, bro, from the fucking Bronx, middle of fuck. Excuse me, I'm cursing too much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting lit. I'm lit. I'm lit tonight, man. It's like a celebration, bro. We're gonna sit here and talk about Michael and his fucking elderly abuse, more elderly abuse from Michael. We're talking about Slob Mob being non-existent. I saw all of you guys talking shit to fucking Cootie Womple when her old ass, dude. It's oh my god, dude. She's all fucking paranoid. Like some random stranger turned around on her. Hey, did you see this? Some random stranger turned around in Cooter's parking lot or Cooter's driveway last week, and she posted a picture of it from her deer cam and was like, I caught you stalking my place. And it's probably some dude just fucking turning around in her fucking driveway. She lives on fucking Fish Hatchery, one of the busiest fucking highways or yeah, roads in Lexington goddamn county, bro. And she's like, oh, I caught you. Bro, talk about fucking paranoid. Mwah! Love it. But yeah, my homie Rango, bro, from the Bronx, man, took the subway, took the bus, maybe even a cab to the JFK, or is that in DC? Took it to the airport, middle of the city, New York, to fly all the way to North Carolina, man. And we took them all the way out into the fucking mountains, dude. We took them out, what, Brown Mountain? We took him down out in the Grag Prong, bro. It was, dude, we literally, dude, picked this guy. It was like out of like, I don't know. It was like some alien abduction shit, bro. He didn't know where the fuck he was at. It was wonderful. The Dago says paranoia is a bad thing. I mean, it is a bad thing, bro. Paranoia is a horrible thing. And I can say that from experience, man, because paranoia has fucked me up. You know what I mean? But it's fucked me up, but also in a way I feel like paranoia is saving me right now, guys. Like I'm not paranoid, I'm cautious, dude. And as I sat back and I poured over my situation, you know, and where I am in life, you know, where I want to be, you know, and who is what to me, you know, in life and on social media, you know, and how the two blend in together, you know. Uh, um, I don't know, man. I realized that I just fucking lost with everything that I was fucking saying. You know, because like, dude, yeah, man. Like, I realized that it's not about being paranoid. It's about being open and closed. You know, it's about like your eyes opening and closing. It's about your lungs opening to take that breath and closing. You know, to release that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about opening to the good and closing to the bad, man. It's about being guarded. You know what I mean? It's about being cautiously guarded and protective of yourself, man. You know what I mean? In a world where, you know, everybody is trying, you know, it seems like everybody's trying to get over on everybody else some way or another, you know, and looking for a like or looking for a sympathy or looking for an ear or looking for a super chat, you know, wink, wink. No, I'm kidding. You know, in all that, you know, it breeds a certain amount of like mistrust, you know, and avenues in which to abuse people's trust. You know what I mean? And you know, being someone, you know, who's tried to come, you know, to the forefront, you know, not really the forefront of the family. I wouldn't. That was the wrong way to put that. You know, I came out on my own. You know, within like the family, and You know how quickly I blew up, man, to over 100,000 subscribers, within fucking not even a year, right? You know, it really brought a certain amount of exposure, to me that other people really wanted to take advantage of and wanted to be close to for their own personal stuff, and to which, has come back to bite me in the ass, and I've learned, dude. How long has it been now? Mike Ox Small in the house. Tommy R. Gina J. What up, Gina? Another friendly, familiar face right there. Me and Gina go way back. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving with you and your family. Enjoyed some food, friends, laughs. Ooh, movie. Did you watch Home Alone last night? Anybody watch Home Alone last night? Official Caitlin in the house. Much love to you right there, Caitlin. Corbin, what's up, brother? He says, hey, Charlie, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did have a great Thanksgiving, man. Me and Erica, we cooked ourselves a little Thanksgiving dinner. We didn't overdo it. We just bought just the turkey breast, which I'm going to do every year from now on. We bought just the turkey breast, and then we made small little portions. She even made me a baby souffle. You want to see my baby souffle that Erica made me? She made us, but I'm like, she made me. She made me a little baby souffle. Yum, yum. You got my face. I'm trying to do the whole Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Santa Claus is coming to town type thing. But yeah, we had us a little dinner. Then we went for a hike. We went to South Mountain and walked up to the waterfall and chilled out. We didn't vlog it. We just kind of took that day for ourselves. And yeah, we had enjoyed our day. It was really nice, man. Speaking of vlogging, we are going to go out tomorrow. We are going out to buy our Christmas tree. What? Hell yeah, man. We're going to go to, I think we're probably going to go back out to the same Christmas tree farm that we went to last year. And we're going to buy a Christmas tree. Maybe get some cocoa, maybe a Christmas wreath, some decorations, take Penny for a little walk out there. We're going to make ourselves a nice little vlog out of it. A little holiday Christmas vlog. Hopefully y'all will enjoy, and yeah, really looking forward to Christmas, man. Enjoying the holidays, man. There's a Christmas parade Sunday, and then I think the following week is there's like 3 or 4 or 5 different Christmas things I want to try to jump on, and yeah, vlog it for you guys, man. Bring some content for you, holiday themed. I know you guys have missed us, me and Erica. Trip and soon be in the house. What's up, Trips? and yeah, we've missed you guys as well, man. Erica, she says almost daily that she misses the vlogs and stuff, and I kind of miss them too. I mean, I do miss them, but I guess I understand, you know what I mean, that that we're not vloggers, that we're metal manufacturers. You know what I mean? I am a manufacturer. Just put in for saw operator, hoping that I get it, dude. I will be a fucking CNC operator and the man behind the machine, dude. Like the way that freaking the way that nature and our future seems to be going. I want to learn how to work the machines. Ollie dropping a 10 bomb on me. Thank you so much. Says you need to stream more often. Yeah, I was thinking that, man, and like, I don't know, man, like, I got to tell you, man, as I unplugged and I tuned out and tuned in, you know what I mean, to myself over the last few weeks, man, like, I just didn't want to, honestly, man. I got to tell you, as I delved into myself, and my mentality, and I focused on myself truly and openly and honestly, you know what I mean, examining, who I am, and what I want in life, and what I'm honestly truly achieving, I got to be honest with you. I didn't want to pick up the phone. Oh man, am I lagging right now? Looks like I'm lagging at the moment. But I felt, I felt like a certain amount of self-consciousness. You know what I mean, Ollie? Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Like, I really had myself opened up in a way that I hadn't been opened up in a long time. Like, I felt self-conscious. I felt distracted, when I would pick up the phone and I would go to look at, all y'all's thoughts, and all y'all's pictures and opinions and beliefs and like the whole social outrage shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, you know what I mean? I don't like it. Hearing about, these social, all these social agendas, you know what I mean? Trans and left wing and right wing and fucking public, I mean, like mass shootings, fucking, oh my God, man, and I even got drug into it with drug. I even got drug into it with the whole, the drag your children to the fucking drag shows or whatever, and I'm just like, you know what, man? Let me just back the fuck up and let me just focus on myself a little bit, and I feel like I'm just getting drug in a little too fucking far to other people's shit. You know what I mean? Other people's lives. You know what I mean? Like, just, reading someone else's fucking book. I'm writing my shit in someone else's pages, and it's just like, man, it becomes unfulfilling, and you become lost. Does anyone understand what I mean here? Nene in the house. What's up, Nene? Thank you for joining. Hopefully, you had yourselves a wonderful Thanksgiving with the fam, friends. I saw some friends the other day, man. As I had to take me a little ride and go see a couple of friends yesterday morning, and I'm just riding around, riding around town. Shelby, riding through the neighborhoods. I like cutting through the side roads and shit. I don't like taking the main roads. I like, seeing the neighborhood and shit, and I just got my music going and I'm just riding, just checking out the community, watching people walk and shit. And I'm checking out young men and walking together and chilling and I'm just reminded of like me and my friends, when I was 13, 14 years old, having ourselves a run off into the woods and a smoke or something real quick. You know what I mean? Get all faded before dinner, before lunch. Me and my cousin, my homie Chris. I almost thought about calling him or something last night, but he's faded away from social media. He doesn't do the social media anymore, and done changed his damn number, man. He's like a cloud, and I can't get in touch with him anymore, and I find that kind of sexy, you know. Like, how sexy is that you just can't fucking find somebody? You know what I mean? That just, where the hell's Charlie at? I don't know, man. I guess he's off doing his own thing, bro. I hadn't seen him in days. I don't know if Charlie's dead or not. I'm not dead. I'm over here posed up in my picture frame, kind of doing my thing. I'll be back. It's kind of mysterious. Kind of, I don't know. And not only that, it can be very beneficial. You know what I mean? To your soul, to your mentality, to actually just step away for a little bit, focus on what's most important to you, and then formulate and articulate, figure out a way to express that verbally, orally, and then come back and share it with the world. You know what I mean? Ghost Taco says, least you don't say you're retired every time. Ha ha! Fatty's not retired. He's just always tired. His big ass. Ha ha! I can imagine, dude, carrying that much fucking weight around, dude. It's got to be a work in itself. That's why he's qualified for disability. Didn't he? I don't know. I don't know too much. I try not to have too many opinions on other people, you know what I mean? Um because you just don't know and shit like that, but with Fatty in them, like he's inserted himself into my life so fucking much. You know what I mean? That like, I mean, he's almost imprinted. It's only natural to just point and laugh at his ass right now. Like, it is so fucking good. It feels so fucking great. Michael, all that money that you spent, every red cent that you put in that fat fuck's hand to get rid of me, to stamp me out, to silence Charlie, to discredit me, where'd it go? That shit's gone, brother. And I'm still right here. I hope it was well spent, man. I hope you enjoyed spending every last dime, dude, because it wasn't worth a shit. Andrew G, thank you so much, says you have every right to make fun of him. Absolutely, bro. I mean, like, how fucking long did they try to drag me through the mud, to hold my head underwater until the bubbles stopped? Haha, Chadster123 says, Charlie, you use Just for Men black on your beard. Looks good. Thank you, man. I didn't use black. I used, I think dark brown, but I had it on my face too long. And when you put it on there too long, it tends to kind of go dark. But I like it too. It almost kind of gives me like the Hulk Hogan, the Hollywood Hogan thing. If I can have myself like the Hogan hair, find myself the Hogan hair. I don't know. It's like I took a Sharpie and just said, which I think it looks kind of cool. It's prominent. My beard is getting too fucking gray, guys. Like, shit. I am turning into grandpa way too soon. Battery saver's on. Oh, shit. Let me plug in my laptop. Bowser! Said, heard Isaac forced some idiot to have phone sex with him. Then she told him he sucked at it, and he got all butthurt and tried to say he wasn't even into it. Bruh, 6 times you were into it, you dork. So he's been having phone sex? Who's Fatty been having phone sex with? Fatty! Holy shit, I thought you was a stud. Whatever happened to that Lala? Went off and got pregnant with by a real man. Holy shit. He's reduced to phone sex. Meanwhile, his old lady's out fucking throwing shots down other chicks' throats at the club. Seems like she's having a good time. Anybody see that on Instagram? It was really weird, too. Phone sex. Who's he having phone sex with? Bowser. Oh, my God. Says, yeah, he's big pimping with that E-dick. He been phone boning with that Barbie girl. Phone boning with Barbie. Oh, dude, I fucking love it, dude. Oh, I absolutely love it, dude. Him laying up in that fucking bed all by his fat ass self at night. Fucking, I wonder how he takes dick pics, bro. I bet he's something like, he has to fucking get it all propped up. He has to get the phone fucking propped up and then. How does he do it? Hold on. He has to get that motherfucking phone propped up. I don't know. You can think. Maybe it would be easier for him to do it like that. Get it hard, bend over that way, and try to push it up that way or something. Because I can't see that motherfucker picking it up enough. Oh my God. That motherfucker probably looked like a busted can of biscuits. Oh, what kind of shit? Is that what he's into, dude? Fucking, an internet relationship with Barbie, and so he bullied this girl. Hey Barbie, who is this Barbie actually now? Hit me up, Barbie. Let me hear this shit. Hey, Erica shared some pictures. So these are okay to share right now? We spent some money on some wedding photos. Oh, you can't really zoom in though, man. Like it gets all blurry. What the fuck is that? Here I got an exclusive for you guys. While Fatty's out there damn taking dick pics, X-rated body shots, and forcing these fucking poor women into having phone sex with them and shit, I'm out here doing this. I'm getting married, bruh. There's me and my lady. Hold on, let me take the Hey Fatty, take a look at how you let me show you how you win at life, Fatty, because you apparently need lessons, okay? Let's go. You too, Michael. I don't understand, dude. Michael has so much benefit and opportunity, dude, and Michael's life fucking sucks. Holy fuck, his life sucks. Not to mention the views, huh? We're gonna get on that in a minute, though. Oh, look, you even got little Penny with her little wreath on, her wedding wreath. Oh, let me get back with me, buddy. Oh, have a look at that, brah. Look at me looking all fucking fit, yo. And Erica, bro, she's all fine as fuck. Erica's got like that severe look. She's like, yeah, I am queen of these fucking woods. And then I'm just holding on to her like, mommy. Like, yeah, I'm just holding on to this force of nature, bro. Now we're not sure, Rebecca Spratling. We're not sure if this is going to be her wedding dress or not. Damn, I've got some glare going here. Let me fix this real quick. Let me see if I can't fix this real quick. While Isaac is having phone sex, while he's forcing these poor girls to have phone sex with him, me and Erica's out here fucking getting our pictures taken. We getting married, yo. Haha, Lazy Bum says Fatty flexing his court dockets, trying to prove people quote unquote wrong while you're about to get married to a beautiful woman succeeding in life. How about that shit? We spent $2,500 on these pictures, Fatty. You can't even spend $25 on your fucking court cases, Mr. fucking Pop Harris, Pro Pop Harris, Big Popper. Bro, y'all are all weak. I'm out here fucking killing it. Bowser G says, he's commenting to Zig. They all pretend they do that like bitch Alpha Mutt said he sleeps with girls who have BF. Shut up, you don't even have your driver's license. Who's he talking about? Zigzag. I see a wedding ring there. Ash Blonde. What's up, Ash? Corbin Batson says, you are way more productive than Fatty ever will be. I don't even think he even does his own yard work. Oh my God, we've seen the pictures. We've seen what Fatty's yard looks like. Do y'all forget the pictures? I think we'll have to go to Rath's face or YouTube and rest in peace, Rath. Didn't Rath? He actually got drugged to court by his landlords for how filthy he keeps his fucking yard. Christian Arredondo says Mike and Bridget are swingers. I told you guys they were swingers. How long ago did I tell y'all? How long ago did I tell y'all? Remember back when I was in that hotel right before I damn the night that I did the threatening to Michael, quote unquote threatening. I say that because it was a loose threat. It was very loose. Michael likes to sit there and say, Charlie threatened to kill me and blah, 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 blah. Well, they called the police and the police didn't take me to jail for it. I had to go to, well, they said they were going to take me to jail, but it was more because I was going to be a danger to myself. It was either hospital or jail, and then hospital, mental check, all that shit, But the police never took me to jail for fucking threatening Michael. He tried it, and it was bad. I'm still wrong, yada, yada. But Michael is a bitch. Michael, he's one of these types that will push a motherfucker to the edge, over the edge, and then be like, "Oh, what happened?" when the motherfucker flips and whoops their asses. Just an antagonist. But I have learned, guys, haven't I? Look at my flat ass right here. I look kind of fat right here. Erica looks beautiful as always with her bouquet hanging down to the side. But my ass is kind of flat. I almost look like a fucking, like a 1930s prohibitioner or some shit. Arr! You can't have the hooch in my town, see? Don't I? See now? I'm going to clean these streets up. Got this broom here, see? All the speakeasies are going down. What else? There's a long shot of us. Oh. Chadster said, "Who took those? Isaac from a drone?" Nah, I think Isaac's got way too much fucking on his plate to be coming after me. Michael ain't paying Fatty anymore, maybe. It doesn't seem. If Michael is still paying Fatty, he's not getting nothing for his money. I'm thinking about buying a drone, though. Erica says that I can get a drone after the wedding. Erica says that I can have a drone, so that way we can get some better shots of the waterfalls and shit while we're out here vlogging, so yeah, that's what we're out here doing. Ghost Taco says Isaac tried to brag when Mike gave him $20 for his birthday. That was funny as fuck. I didn't say nothing about that, but dude, that was super fucking hilarious, man. He tried to flex a $20 that Michael gave him for retirement. Holy fucking shit. That's what you get for working with Michael, huh? Oh my God. Christian Ardonato says, "Charlie, how long do you give Mike with the way his weight is going?" I don't know, man. Honestly, I mean, how old is he, Michael, now? I know he keeps making a joke out of it and his content and shit. I don't know, 45? 50? Dad was always a really big guy, and he lasted to 65. Bonafide THC in the house. Says, "How the fuck you retired, but you still work 9 to 5 as a telemarketer?" Makes sense. Well, he retired as a troll, which he has not retired as a troll. He just has gone back to being a troll as opposed to a face on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, rest your ass. He's fucking running 3 or 4 or 5 troll accounts going after y'all right now. But he himself, is not operating, within the realm of social media per se. Except for what? Trying to instigate and intimidate these old women into having phone sex with him. How's that go down? PB and Glizzy says Michael's about to get weight loss surgery. That's why he's eating like the world is ending. No. You don't go into weight surgery gaining. It's not how that works. I'm pretty sure that they still treat weight loss surgery seriously. The Dago, "Thank you much, brother." Says, "Still got your back, brother. I always have and always will, no matter what. Much love to you both." Well, thank you so much, man. And we still got super love for you too. You know what I mean? This hasn't been a Dago dump fest over here, like these were hard decisions for me to make and shit like that. And it wasn't like I was cutting you off and you know, severing our friendship and our relationship. You know what I mean? This was about severing a connection between me and Slob Mob, between me and Steve Billings and Take Back and Coddy Wample and their constant daily fucking, you know, Charlie show, you know, attack on me, you know, and so I had to do something about it, and I really feel like it worked. Doesn't it seem like it worked? There's all the Charlie talk is gone, you know. It's really down to a very minimal tone. And I honestly don't see it ever coming back to the volume that it once was, honestly. With you know, Michael's career in the toilet the way it is, with Fatty retired, and with Strangler Steve constantly shoving Fatty's, you know, dried shit back in his own fucking face. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, all my enemies and shit are out there attacking each other and drying up like dog shit on the lawn. You know what I mean? And I'm over here thriving. I'm the flower that has used their shit as fertilizer. I'm the one that is popping up out the ground, thriving and blooming and growing and reaching for the sun, basking in the warmth of the glow of the sun. I don't know, all that shit. Feels like, don't it? Looks like it. I woke up this morning weighing 150, dude. I'm probably 160, 155 right now, 156 something. But dude, I hit 150 and that was my goal. 150. Now I think I'm gonna start trying to do my sit-ups and shit, man. I told myself starting out this year, man, I was 215 pounds, man. And I told myself that I wanted to lose. I wanted to get down to 180, you know? And here I am down at 150, bro, like fucking over double what I wanted to lose, man. I'm feeling great, I'm looking great, and you know, I really feel like I have transformed myself both physically and mentally and even spiritually. I'm currently on this real spiritual thing, man, and I feel like I don't know, I've got to find a certain balance in this, man. You got to find the balance, man. Um, with social media and private life, you know what I mean? You got to be able to feed both, you know what I mean? And that's where I am right now. And like I want to be able to feed myself, but I don't want to lose you all, and I don't want to, you know, I don't know, fade off into memory or just be that. You know, I still want to, you know, grow and thrive and share that with you all, you know, on a very real and personal, you know, level, you know, while trying to retain and a bit of my soul and grow. It's weird, you know. I'm telling you, it's just it's all in my head. Sometimes I can't even articulate it. I have to just be quiet and think about it, you know, and get my shit right and figure out exactly how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, you know. It's so easy, guys, just to grab the phone and just, you know, you may not see me, you know, tweet or post on Facebook first thing in the morning every morning now, you know, because just like sometimes, you know, you wake up and you're freaking tired or something like that and you just want to get ready for work and maybe you don't have, you know, you know, the time or the words or whatever to, you know, put out a quality post. You know what I mean? I know a lot of you out there, you understand, you like to see me, you know, say good morning to me and shit like that. And I like saying it too, you know. But like after a while, man, what is good morning every fucking morning? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, good morning. You know what I mean? I won't, you know, I feel like maybe just a little bit of absence actually brings more power, you know, to your words. That way, when you do have something to say, or you do have a thought or an opinion to share or an idea to share, you know, that it, you know, people look upon it, you know, a little stronger. Not that you guys ever really took my words for granted or my words have devalued over time, because in fact my words have gained value over time. I have told you guys nothing but the truth. these last 5 years. I've had my name drugged through the mud. I have been lied on so fucking much these last 5 years that I have stood up strongly and fought against, you know what I mean, and told you guys the truth. And so many of you guys didn't believe me. You guys, you know, you were transfixed. You were gaslighted. You know, you believed in Grandpa. You know, you were moved by his tears. You were moved by Michael's, you know, tears and his evil, you know, fucking manipulative ways. And it was hard to believe that they would lie about certain shit that they fucking lied about. You know what I mean? But over the years, as time has revealed the truths, you know, and you have understood, you have seen that I haven't fucking lied. I've stood behind my truth since day one. My words have never changed. You know what I mean? And you've seen that my words and my statements and my claims have come true. You know what I mean? And if anything, you know what I mean, my words have actually gained value, you know what I mean, over time, you know, and Michael's hasn't. That's why Fatty has retired. That's why he's dwindled into you know, private DMs and shit like that, you know. That's why Michael's fucking views are where's Michael at? Let's get to Michael and Dougie. That's why Michael's fucking views are in the shit. Shit are the way they are. Look at this. 4 days ago, he pretends like he's rolling up on Doug. He ain't got but 100,000 views on that motherfucker. Look at you, Michael. I'm laughing at your ass right now. While I'm thriving, Michael's diving. Surprising dung, 112,000 views 4 days ago, in which he didn't even fucking roll up on dung. Here we got 7 days ago, 132. Doug needs our help. Look, Bridget's other boyfriend, 12 days ago, 118. Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo! Michael, you are, God damn, you're fucked. Ralphie's got a boyfriend, 118. Losing teeth, 127. You're losing views. Eating slob dogs, 127. Pizza night 3 weeks ago, 161. Oh shit. Finally, something over 150. Happy birthday to his own daughter, 129. Look, nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn daughter. More people give a fuck about you stuffing your fucking fat ass face with greasy fucking killer. They motherfuckers are more interested in watching you try and kill your fucking self, Michael, than they do about you celebrating your daughter's birthday. You fat, no good, useless piece of shit. Look at that. I love it. I love watching you decline, boy. Look at him. Michael's really not that fucking far off. Look at him. He's such a gross, pathetic excuse for a man. And he's still abusing the elderly. Like, what is this shit, man? Now that is, you know, he doesn't know where to fucking take his goddamn channel. It's just circling the shitter. I think it's about in the pipes. It's not going to take much more of shit like this, views like this for the community to feel comfortable with not watching his shit no more. You know, there was a time, you know, where the views were declining, but people didn't want to give up and they felt like, you know, they were part of something and that the people were going to come back and shit. But the more the views just go down, the more people feel like it's okay to just stop watching, to just give the fuck up because there's fucking nothing to this. It's all an exercise in fucking futility, and you see clear as day that Michael's just shoving his ass crack directly in your face and farting directly down your fucking nostrils for a buck. And he's trying everything he can. Even circling back to old premises that once struck gold, that now sit in the cat litter box like fucking cat turds. Have a great night, Anthony Posano. Ghost Taco says he brought stink bait back to boost views, and that was a fail. When was this last video he done with stink bait? Where's it at? Look, he even tried to he tried to clickbait cancer. Look, who's got cancer? Oh yeah, he had quote unquote cancer. Oh my fucking God, Michael! Look at you! Look at this shit, dude. Oh, and right next to fucking Bridget getting her pumpkins smashed. Oh my god! Look, Michael's never seen that kind of joy in her face because they can't fuck face to face. First off, all right. Oh, here it is: Tina versus Kim. Oh shit, that's a fucking banger. Nah, never mind. Where's it at? That should be a banger, right? No, 201,000 views 4 months ago. Huh? Womp! Tina broke into my house. He literally made fucking Tina take her leg off and crawl up his fucking stairs. And it only got him 200,000 4 months ago. Nobody cares, Michael. Nobody gives a fuck anymore, Michael. You're a lame ass piece of shit. And the word is spread. Word on town is that Michael's a liar, is that Michael is a man with zero conviction. I'm saying man loosely. That Michael is a kid behind a camera with zero conviction. How many times has he got to fucking sit there and damn cry to you that he has zero willpower and that he has let his life and body and spirit and soul, fucking expand and yet wither and reduce to fucking disrepair? That he's sitting there fucking going after Dougie again right now. And I sent Dougie a message. I asked Dougie how real this was. He's not came back around. I don't know how real it is if Michael really got him a room. All right, so supposedly Michael, like, it was a prank. Either way, it doesn't matter. Either way, I know that Dougie's back in town down there. Me and Dougie have talked. That Dougie has said that he has straight up walked to Michael's fucking front door and knocked on the door. Where are you at, Michael? Laughing. We talked to Dougie, didn't we? And I feel like Dougie is confused. Maybe Dougie's back involved with them. I'm not sure if Michael has got him a room, if they are perhaps maybe trying to work something out. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe though, because Michael's got to do something. Like his shit is it's done, But with Dougie, like he there's a whole dynamic with his grandbabies and his daughter, yada yada yada. Ghost Taco says, "Who's paying for Dougie's room?" I don't know. Like, I'm not. I helped Dougie out a little bit with some donations and shit. We helped him with his Cash App, but I don't see, people footing the bill daily for him. Uncle Dougie, he's got a little bit of disability coming in, but I mean, that's not enough. So somebody's helping old Dougie out, and I feel like maybe Michael is. I'm not sure, but I hope so, because this is trash. Where we are right now with Dougie. You know what I mean? Pretty much trying to shoehorn himself back in to Bridget's life and shit, and then Michael using that fact, in an effort to make it seem like he's gonna kick Dougie's ass or something, like he's still in the right and shit, or perhaps even possibly really honestly intimidating Dougie, trying to intimidate Dougie, which I think is funny because, even though Dougie is fucking 65, dealing with his health issues, serious health issues, Michael thinks that he can beat Dougie. That Dougie's deteriorated state of health gives Michael's that ego boost to think that he can take Dougie out, and I still think Dougie would beat Michael's ass. That I still think that Dougie, 65, and all the issues that he's going through, I still think that Dougie would hold Mikey down by the throat and punch him silly. That Mike is a weak bitch. And yeah, and knowing how Michael has treated Dougie over these last few years, knowing the depths that Michael will sink, like, it wouldn't surprise me, that Dougie is still there, like that Michael is paying for Dougie's hotel room, you know what I mean, while shitting on Dougie at the same time. Has Dougie gone live? Let's see. Where's Dougie at? Let's look at Dougie's channel. Dougie West. Dougie went live yesterday and streamed for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Hey, 11:11. Streamed 6 days ago. Hotel room. He's in a hotel room. He's got his hotel. So, is he talking any shit about Michael and them? Let's see here. Like, you got to look at the full picture. If Dougie's talking shit about Michael, oh, I'm glad you're trying to be back in your daughter's life with the holidays coming up. Life is short. Oh, and then check it out. Only trying if he actually, because he wants money. And then this other person says, just like Mike and Tubby and Mike Piglet. Oh my God! You see, like, it's so crazy. Like, you see what you created, Michael? A straight up fucking turmoil of emotion. You know what I mean? Like so many people that are like divided. You know what I mean? You've done split the fucking views and shit. Nobody, like, everybody's all confused and everybody hates everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you completely fucking brought the whole Angry Grandpa community together to just drop a succession of fucking nuclear bombs. You know what I mean? We're all split and torn and divided. And you thought that you would do that in order to rip me and Doug away and Tuna away and shit. You know, when all you really did was fucking rip us off of you and the followers that clung to us away from you as well. You have just sit there and whittled and narrowed the community, you know, down to fucking what, 100,000 views per video. You're feeling it. You thought you was hurting everybody else. You fucked yourself. Let's go to Grandpa. Was this like? I saw something on his Twitter where he's like, let me go to it. Let me go to Michael's Twitter right here. Let me show you. Michael finally shared a clip about a video of Dad's, right? Well, where we at? He finally shared one of Dad's videos making pound cake, and then somebody told him, said, let the man rest. Which we all know that Michael doesn't have much content left of Dad's, which is why, you know, he has not shared anything. But this is what Michael had to say. Michael retweeted it and says, people like this is why I went 5 years without uploading Grandpa's videos. Videos people have criticized me for not uploading. You can't win with these people. P.S. Go fuck yourself. You know, Michael's trying to use this guy's hate as an excuse for why he doesn't have any content of Grandpa's. Face it, he doesn't have much. He doesn't have fucking much. But he's going to try and say anyways, guys, that it's because of haters like this why you haven't gotten a video from Grandpa in fucking forever. Why he holds the Jim's bat. Why you have to fucking suffer so that his ego is not hurt by random trolls. That he has done which I don't believe he has done a very real thing of holding Grandpa content away from you all because of the hate of trolls and others. I believe truly he doesn't fucking have it. He doesn't fucking have it. He never has. I told you, I sat there and watched him, his slimy snail ass, him and his fucking pig of a wife come in, fucking flick the beans and peas around on Grandpa's plates Sunday dinner. Get their fucking videos from Dad, pretend like they give a shit about the meal that Dad prepared, half-ass eat it, and then shag ass out 30 minutes later to go get a burger from somewhere. Start working on the video. That there was never no just chill family time where Michael was like, hey, let's just go ahead and vlog and do a little something something, or where Michael was like, hey, you know what, Grandpa, let's get some your thoughts on this. You know, Grandpa, you see yourself on the way out. What have you learned all these years doing YouTube? What did you learn from creating your own community? Do you want to say thank you to your community, Grandpa? No little honest, true, fucking heartfelt videos. Little moment to moment real shit with Grandpa for him to fucking to share with you all after he's gone. Michael had no fucking insight, no foresight for any of that whatsoever. He just sat back while Dad died and fucking took pictures of Dad and said, poor me. Am I wrong? Prove me fucking wrong, Michael. Here it is, 5 years later. Michael sharing what, one fucking video poorly shot that Dad had to fucking film himself. Where's this video? Let's go to Grandpa's channel. Dad had to fucking film himself while Jennifer was driving. Only 3 fucking minutes. You see him right there fucking filming his goddamn self. And the video was all boring as fuck. Look. There was no help for Michael here whatsoever. And this is all focused on Jennifer. Look, Grandpa's got a fucking a wheelchair in the back seat. Grandpa's got a fucking wheelchair in the back seat. Seems like they're going to a doctor's appointment or some shit. Maybe the perfect opportunity for Grandpa to sit there and have a heart-to-heart and say, all right, youngins, this is what's happening right now. You won't see this until I'm gone, but blah, 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 blah. And this is how I feel about it. And this is how I feel about you. And this is what I would like. These are the words that I would like to leave to you after I'm gone. Nah, none of that. None of that, huh? Oh, here's another one. Another
cream pound cake. Best cake you ever tasted. So I got a recipe.
Look, ain't no one helping Dad here, huh?
Her mama. Anyway,
where you at, Grandpa? Where you at, Michael?
I got it. I found it in an old box. So today,
it's all clipped up like a motherfucker.
That cake, you wanna make sure it's a little soft. Sure is great.
But you know what? That is wonderful right there, though. Oh my God, dude, this is about to make me fucking cry right here. This is wonderful, though. I like it. Oh, look. You know, Michael, you really fucking held this back from us. You fucking held this back from your fans and from Grandpa's actual children and shit. Look how wonderful this is. And you held it back because you were afraid of fuckers talking shit. Fuck you. It's not the truth. You just don't have enough.
Okay.
Aww.
It's gonna take 3 cups of sugar. Oh man.
Aw, look how selfish, man. You held that back from all of Grandpa's youngins? Selfishly because you didn't want to hurt your own feelings. You didn't want people to call it like they fucking saw it. You ain't shit, bro. You ain't a cat turd in a litter box. This is what I say. What do y'all think? Ain't worth a damn. 186 people watching. Thank you all. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. How long have I been live now? Just a little over an hour. I want to hang out with my lady some tonight. Are you still curling your hair, honey? She's out there curling her hair listening. Jim Tom says, didn't he claim that? Yep, Michael said Michael stole all that fucking money from Dad, and then turned around and said that Dad was spending 40 grand a month on drugs. I can pull it up for you right now. No jumper. No Jumper, Angry Grandpa. Somebody has been kind enough to timestamp all the where is it at? Here we go. Drugs. Let's listen to it again. 54:44. 54 minutes and 44 seconds in where Michael talks about Grandpa spending all that money on drugs. We're getting to it. Chadster says, I honestly think Doug needs help. Doug absolutely needs help, man. He is in the lowest point of his fucking life, dude. Physically, mentally, emotionally, dude. Like financially, dude. Like Doug is in dire straits, man. 54:44.
I'm only here. The best thing I can do is just to be truthful,
Right, and that's what we need more of. Is not the facade or the Disney Channel stuff. It's like it's in the hands of the viewer. Like they decide how you perceive things.
Oh
like,
shit!
Chadster
says Dougie was on drugs.
That's your own projection. You're projecting onto him. But
well, all right. Time out. First off, let me say this about Dougie and the drugs and the nodding out. If Dougie were in fact over medicated the other night, I'm gonna say over medicated because let's face it, guys. Dougie is medicated, man. Dougie is is prescribed drugs, serious narcotics to dull the pain of dying. And that there are many elderly people that live that reality daily. Doug's still trying to interact with you all, but Doug is trying to do so in an induced state, man. He's trying to numb that pain. He's trying to live normally without the feeling, without the pain of dying, on his back, almost physically and mentally, while dealing with the side effects of being medicated. You know what I mean? Dougie's here. Oh, there he is. Dougie says, "Who's dying?" I mean, dude. I'm not saying you're physically dying at the moment, but I mean, dude, you were in the hospital twice, man. You were there, bro. I love you. I love you, Dougie. I'm not trying to disparage you and shit. I'm trying to help you out here, man. Were you on drugs nodding out the other night, Dougie? Because that's the claim. So I'm trying to help you out on, man. I gotta paint a picture of you dying, otherwise you're just a drug addict. That's totally not true. I'm sorry. Many people become addicted and shit, through physical pain constantly. How many athletes, musicians, movie stars, Dougie's all three. He's an
It's like, oh, that's not the life for me. That's his real life. It's like when I shot my dad at the end of the second series, some people were like, wow, you're encouraging kids to grab a gun and shoot their father? It's like, no, I'm showing you what not to do because look at how it affected him. Suddenly,
look at Michael. Look how fat Michael is.
You can't win anymore.
Right.
I mean, like my father, there was a period of time within a couple years before he died that he was addicted to pills.
Really?
And we had to get him off. We had to get him clean. And we talked about it.
Wow.
And people said, oh, you're encouraging drug abuse. I'm like, I'm telling you not to do it. I'm saying it.
How did he even get on those in the first place?
It's like the doctors prescribed it, and then when they take him off, they're hooked. And he was, for a period of time when I was giving him like $50,000 a month, end of the month, he's like, hey, I need more money. I'm like, where? I just gave you, $42,000. Where is it? Turns out he was spending like $10,000 like every couple of weeks on pills.
What, oxys and shit?
I never found out what he was doing.
God
he just said it
damn.
with everything, Mike. Whatever I get my damn hands on.
So he's saying about 20
He was
grand.
just popping them like candy. Like I don't know for sure he wasn't doing them till the end.
He probably didn't know. Like he definitely didn't know when he first tried it, like how serious it was. Like we were having a conversation with this dude the other day, like 10 plus years ago.
Man, how about that shit? In an effort to try and cover his own ass, for dad not having anything in life. He tried to say that dad's lack of actual physical property and belongings, was due to his overwhelming pill addiction. in which he threw off on Tina Dandridge. He threw it right off on you, Tuna. Rightfully so, you bitch. And then Michael turns around and starts working with Tuna again. How the fuck? Bro, if you got my dad addicted to dope to the point where he's spending 40 grand a month on drugs that I know that you're stealing from him, I'm not going to put you back in videos. Michael has such little moral fiber that after Tuna, she was definitely dad's supply. She even exposed herself with the damn messages and shit, posted them on the internet on YouTube to try and make dad look bad. Exposed herself as being dad's drug guy. Michael believed that she was spending 40 grand. No fucking way, first off. But then he turns right around, he starts working with her again to try and fucking bolster his channel, and it was for nothing. David, what's up, David? My homie David James in the house. Got David James back in the house. Dago's up in the house. We don't have Rachel or Popper around, you know what I mean? But I wish them both a happy Thanksgiving yesterday. And you know, I'm trying no hard feelings. You know what I mean? Hopefully they understand what I was trying to attempt to do, you know, and hopefully they also accept my apologies and realize that I meant it fully, you know. And yeah, man, like no harm done, bro. Like we're still thriving, man. Community is still real with us. And Slob Mob is non-existent. Where the fuck you at, fatty? Where you at, bareback? I would say where you at, Steve, Strangler Steve, but he's over there doing his own thing. He's not Slob Mob anymore. He's not going to come after Charlie anymore personally because he knows that any of my followers that are showing him support will stop showing him support. And he needs every little fucking like that he can muster up. So that's why he was using fucking Bareback and Cooterinkle as the hitmen to attack me while he sat back and was like, I'm just the middleman. I'm just starting the panel. You know? And I called that shit out. I put a fucking stop to that shit. And now it's all Charlie love again. Magic. Magic, man. Chadster says Tina sold 500 Roxy's to AGP for $600. No, she didn't either. She is that what she said? I highly doubt. Hey, you like that Cooterinkle? Oh, Cooterinkle. Yeah, that's her. She's an old bitch. She's an old paranoid bitch. In her nightgown right now, staring out the fucking window, watching fuckers turn around in her driveway. Like, you keep it moving, wolf pack. I got my shotgun. Oh, man, I love it. Huh? Oh, yeah, she's got some mean dogs, so watch out for them. Keep an eye out. Take you some bait. Now, I'm not telling anybody to do so. I'm just saying that if I was going to go anywhere around any mean dogs, I would give them a nice, cool drink of antifreeze. That's wrong, and I don't mean that because actually, let me tell you what, man. I had a dog that was poisoned by antifreeze before. And if you don't know, antifreeze is actually a sweet flavor. That if an animal gets into it and they give it a couple of licks, man, it's going to be sweet and pleasing to the tongue. And that they're going to lap it up. And so I remember, guys, dude, back in 1993, I think it was, I had this dog. Her name was Kelly. I'll never forget it, dude. She was like a black lab mix. And she was already like semi-grown. She was like a 10-month-old, 11-month-old or something like that. I didn't get her as a puppy. And I loved her, and I named her Kelly. And I had a spot for her in the backyard. I had a dog house. I had a chain for her, and I loved her, and but I guess the neighbors didn't like Kelly, and maybe Dad didn't like Kelly neither. I'm opening up a can of worms here, but whatever. Um, fucking Kelly would bark every night. My neighbor Larry, he had some pit bulls. He had 2 pit bulls that he bred, and they were some badass fucking pit bulls, dude. The meanest, the baddest, best fucking coolest looking dogs in the neighborhood. Um, but I guess they annoyed Kelly. Kelly didn't like him, or they didn't like Kelly, and they sat there and barked at each other every fucking night, man. Kept Dad and Larry up constantly, right? And one day I came home from school and Kelly was under Dad's truck. And she was, I came home from school. I'm like, where, Kelly? Where? Come here, girl. And she's under the truck and she's like, like barking and growling and shit at me and shit. And I didn't know if she had rabies or what. I know Mom was like, Charlie. Mom was at the door and she was like, Charlie, get it. DJ Velasquez says, I was in 3rd grade hating the school. I was in 3rd grade too. And, but anyway, Mom, I remember Mom was like terrified. Charlie, get in the house right now. I think your dog has rabies, And so I ran in the house and we had to call the dog pound and they came and they snared her up and they took her away and I was unconsolable, dude. No, my doggy, And Mom told me straight up that the dog might have rabies and that they had to mail the dog off to Atlanta and have its head cut off. I'll never forget it. She said that they had to cut my dog's head off and mail it to Atlanta to be examined in Atlanta by a special team. And it was the only way to tell whether the dog had rabies or not. I was so fucking devastated, dude, that they cut my dog's goddamn head off. And I won't forget, man, like one night Dad got fucking drunk. Like Dad and his buddies, man, they would sit out there like King of the Hill and get wasted, man. This was right before Dad actually fell deep into religion and Trident Baptist. But I remember Dad got real wasted one night and they got to talking about my dog and I got to talking about how, I guess I was still crying or whatever, that the dog's head got cut off or some shit, and or something or another. And fucking Dad said that, or maybe it was Mom that said that Dad and Larry killed the dog by feeding her antifreeze. Now, my mom, my mom. I love my mom with all my heart. Love you, Mama. But Mom's crazy. And when Dad pisses Mom off, when Mom gets into her tics, her moods, my mom is, she's certifiably diagnosed bipolar schizophrenic. So she could have just told me that that they fed my dog antifreeze, But I received an education in a very dark subject at a very young age, and I learned that antifreeze wipe your dog out, and that perhaps my dog either had rabies or antifreeze. Now, does anybody know anything about that? I always wondered because I was like, because Mom was like, "Oh, your dog didn't have rabies. Your dad killed it." I'm like, And I honestly, back then, I didn't know whether to believe it or not. I'm sharing you the story right now because it's it's so fresh in my mind and shit, but it's really hard to say, man. Growing up with 2 crazy ass family members, my mom and my dad, man, they both were fucking nuts, dude. And nuts meets nuts and creates nuts, And I got to tell you, man, I went the longest time, dude, in my life saying that, my mom's mental disabilities, it skipped me, and it went to my sister, and for a big portion of that is true. You know what I mean? Like the majority of my mom's issues kind of maybe skipped me and went to Jennifer maybe through gender because that Jennifer's a female, my mom's a female, you know, but I got a full dose of dad, you know, and I am crazy. I'm fucking loony in the head, man. I've got mental issues. It's true, man. I'll admit it. That I need to go see a damn a therapist about. I need therapy. I'll admit that shit. You know? But yeah, it was passed down, man. It was passed the fuck down, dude. Sitting here watching these I'm sorry, holiday specials lately. You know, I've really kind of delved into like the dysfunctional family. You know, like Roseanne Thanksgiving episodes, man. All these different TV show episodes. You know, where they highlighted, you know, the dysfunction of the common family, or maybe not so common, but a family that I related to very much so. You know, um, and it, you know, like, I don't know, maybe kind of helped me realize, you know, I don't know. I still don't know. I realize that it's not as uncommon, guys. Give me a one. Raise your hand. How many of you, you know, damn near yearly suffered a horrible holiday? You know, just because your mom or just because your dad, they couldn't necessarily handle that stress, that tension, you know, that emotion because they were bipolar, you know, because they were overly emotional, because they, you know, like, I mean, it seemed like, and things would lead up. It would be really nice and starting out, you know, really like a couple weeks before, you're like, yay, holidays are upon us, you know, and then by the time the holidays hit, you know, families broke or can't control their emotions and shit, and it's just fucking sad and it's horrible and it's sepia tone, you know, and it's black and it's depressing as fuck, you know, and you tend to perpetuate that shit. You tend to create circles, and you, even after you move out the house and you start your own shit, your own family shit, you know, you tend to bring that shit with you, and them fucking, you know, like them bad holidays just stay, you know, and like you're like, God damn, you know? And that, you know, was the case for me. And many years, dude, did I, you know, spend the holidays alone, you know, sucking on the bottle, getting drunk as a motherfucker, you know, running from my feelings and emotions and those memories, you know, and from the knowledge deep down, you know what I mean, that I really can't holiday, that I don't honestly know how to holiday, because holidays were always molested, you know what I mean, through mental dysfunction, family dysfunction, you know, that, you know, any highlights, birthdays, holidays, anything that, you know, could be ruined, any special moment that could be ruined, you know, through stress and disagreements and shit, would be ruined through stress and disagreements and non-medicated blowouts. You know what I mean? But we can change that. You know what I mean? As long as you are open to it, you are understanding to it. And I told myself so many fucking years that ain't me. It skipped over me. I'm fine. You know, like, you know, we grow up, you know what I mean, the 70s and 80s and 90s babies, you know, even a certain amount of 2000s babies, you know, we were taught to hide that shit. Don't tell nobody you crazy. Keep that shit to yourself. You crazy? Don't tell nobody you crazy. Fuck you crazy, you know? I mean, that now, you know, it seems like, you know, like a certain amount of self-awareness has kind of seeped into society, you know, or at least seeped into me anyway, you know. Maybe maybe it's taken me 40 fucking years to be able to have the confidence to open up and say, hey, I'm not all fucking there in the head. You know what I mean? That I have anger issues. I have emotional issues. I don't think I'm bipolar. I don't think I'm schizophrenic. You know what I mean? But there is a certain amount of emotional unmooring, you know what I mean, through just living with crazy people. Understand what I'm saying? That you can be perfectly fucking normal, but your mom and your dad are fucking nuts, you know what I mean? I mean, that's gonna fucking, hammer some nutty ass dents into your metal, into your armor, and you will be dented. You will be damaged. And I am a little dented and a little damaged and maybe a little disturbed. Yeah, we're working on it. We're doing well. We are doing very well, man. Life is great. You know what I mean? Like I say, me and Erica, we both have wonderful jobs that we're thriving at. Hey, Michael, have you got my job taken yet? Huh? Ha ha. You gonna go ahead? You gonna go ahead and try and dox my job again? Go ahead. You know it won't do you no fucking good. Yeah, we're thriving. We're working well. Been living in the place that we've been, same house we've been living in for the last 5 years. You gonna get me evicted, Michael? I know you tried before. Wanna try again? Go ahead and dox my address. Oh, you tried. It didn't work, huh? Man, I'm fucking talking shit. I'm sitting smug, and I need to not sit so smug. You know what I mean? I don't want to come off as smug or arrogant. You know what I mean? And I apologize if I seem that way, but I really just love sticking the finger in Michael's fucking face. You know what I mean? Because, dude, like, they have tried everything, and I honestly feel victorious. You know what I mean? Like, shit was so hairy and hectic at me, in my world on a daily fucking basis. You know what I mean? It was like every day I woke up prepared, on guard. What do I have to defend myself and prove motherfuckers wrong over today? You know what I mean? What have fuckers tried to damn choreograph against me today? You know what I mean? That, all of a sudden I'm waking up and it's gone. The slob mob is deteriorated. You know what I mean? Fucking the lies and manipulation and bullshit have fucking pretty much literally, hushed to a murmur or less. You know what I mean? And now I feel like I'm able almost to kind of just say, you know what I mean? I'm literally able to just, ooh, there was a wheeze in that breath. But yeah, literally take that breath, wheezy or not, you know what I mean? And release it, you know what I mean? Just calmly and peacefully, and it's weird, man. It really is, man. And I'm still trying to learn how to appreciate, enjoy that, and I feel like I have, I've kind of opened up that corridor, for such therapy, over these last few weeks in which I've kind of taken a step back, you know what I mean, and evaluated myself, I guess, Kai and Kendra, what is up? I just followed you on Twitter again. Sorry about that unfollow. Like I said, I had gotten a little emotional and shit a couple weeks ago. And I apologize for it, and I thank you all for sharing that, for showing the understanding, I guess. And if not understanding, then whatever. Charlie unfollowed me again, whatever. He'll get over it. You know what I mean? Charlie and his emotional bullshit, you know what I mean? He'll get over it. I still love Charlie, and I want to thank you all that share that sort of mentality, you know what I mean? You understand that Charlie's just kind of fucking broken. You know what I mean? That Charlie's just kind of fucking paranoid. Chrissy, much love. Hey, Rachel in the house. Mwah, much love to you, Rachel. That you understand that Charlie's just kind of fucking complicated, that Charlie's layered, man, that Charlie has issues, that Charlie has, has history, that there is history there to Charlie, that Charlie is just not somebody, that Charlie is just not like a take back who just came out of fucking left field, you know, demanding respect and understanding and a history of his own, you know what I mean? A lineage, follow, you know, like I've created this character. This character has, you know, come from that. And all that is what 5 years of history is, you know what I mean? You know? And I appreciate that, you know. Kai and Kinder says, I mean, yeah, you have called me fat before, but I have lost more than 100 pounds now. Hey, says, thanks for making me stronger. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, I apologize. Again, you know, fat shaming is real. You know what I mean? And I try not to do it, and I apologize for having done it, you know, because honestly, I don't think that it really helps. You know, I see people, you hear Tom Segura and Christina P, they try to stand behind their fat shaming and that it's a motivational tool, but I don't think that it's necessarily always a motivational tool. And I feel like it's more harmful than positive, you know, in that it really can take away a person's motivation, you know, and motivation is hard to come by. You know what I mean? Like the reason that I have dropped down to 150 right now is because I understand that I found a certain amount of motivation and I found a certain something that is working for me and I don't want to let it go. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard to find that thing, you know, that's going to click and that's going to work, that's going to help you lose weight or that's going to help you change, you know, for the better, you know what I mean? And when you find it, it almost surprises you and you're like, boom, you know, like, holy shit, here it is. And sometimes, you know, you realizing you found it, you know, causes you to lose it. Like, oh, hey, look, I found it. Oh, shit, I just fucking dropped it. Damn it. You know what I mean? That the actual carnal knowledge that you feel like you got it causes you to slip, you know? And so, you know, that's why it's very unfortunate and very wrong to fat shame or whatever, because people can lose that 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 um that edge, you know what I mean? That advantage, you know what I mean? That you know that they created. You took something from them, you know. Dago dropped another 5 bomb. Love you, brother. Says that's why we are still here for you, brother. We love you for real, true friends. I appreciate that, man. Here we go. I'll add you back, man. There's a what did I just open up? Give Dago the wrench back, man. Then and I know that people might try to say that, hey man, he bought his wrench. I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care what people say, honestly, man. And I gotta say, man, like it's liberating. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. Super hard to say. You know, it's 10 May in the house. What's up, young blood? Did you roast you a drop bear for Thanksgiving yesterday? I know that Australians don't necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving, or do you? Have as Thanksgiving should be a thing that is transformed into like a worldwide concept to be thankful. You know, and JD said, very much love, brother. Thank you. Dropped a 10 bomb on us. Says, hey, bud, it's great to hear you are doing so well, man. We really appreciate you, bud. You inspire. Well, man, I thank you, man. Like, you all have inspired me. You know what I mean? Like, this has been a team effort, man. I mean, I got to tell you, dude, like, this history that we share together, you know what I mean? Like, we have, you have fed off me, but I have fed off of you too, man. You know, like, it's one of those things that I still have to think on, that I can't, that it's hard for me to just pop out with and just, nail, instantly with words, man. Like, just, our history and what our relationship just runs so fucking deep. You know what I mean? But I can say that just, your all of you all, your physical and emotional presence in my life, and saying, hey, Charlie, you got this. Your social media presence in my life has really, facilitated this change, man. Ultimately, in the end, it has. And it means so fucking much to me. And it's realer. It's so real. DJ Velasquez, much love, man, says, when I open my business, I'm supplying you a private lawyer to sue for defamation and libel. Hey, man, and I'll give you all the proceeds, or 90%. If we can get $1 million from Michael, I'll keep 100,000 and I'll give you the rest. How about that? Kai and Kendra, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, and I love you. Says, you were in your addiction at the time, and I have seen the changes you have made. You have turned your life around, have done a total 360. I can see your true colors now. That's what matters the most to me. Well, I appreciate that. But wait, hold on a second. Isn't a 360 a complete turn back around to addiction? I do a 360 and walk away. I got to do a 180, right? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, and dude, I thank you for actually saying that, because as far as the addiction goes, because while I was trying to, offer an apology and, and a sense of, regret in between us, or from me to you, I was hoping that I was thinking about how, my actions towards you were definitely fueled through addiction and through foggy, emotional turmoil. You know what I mean? I was very much triggered emotionally and chemically, in those earlier days, in which I was very toxic and vile towards you all. David James, thank you so much, brother. Says, always supported. Nothing has changed. Trolls. Man, I'm so happy to add you guys back as moderators and friends, man. Like, I was so kind of like, I'm not saying that, I don't know. I am saying I was worried, man. Like, I didn't know where these fuckers, had y'all standing on me as far as I went, and every night when fucking bareback and cooter ankle, you know what I mean? You were constantly trying to say, no, Charlie's good, and I'm like, fuck. And how they would try to talk y'all into corners and shit where they can try and fucking, who knows, it was just a very kind of dark, uncertain moment for me, just very recently, in which I just had to kind of step back, and assess. And I feel like I've done the right thing. You guys haven't gone, right? You guys are still here showing love and support. And me and David were talking in the DMs, and I showed David. We bought Erica bought Penny a new sweater. I shared with Dago anyway. See? Aww. Hey, how do y'all like Penny's her little sweater? It's very muted. Yeah. Legion of Doom sent me one, says, this one is Billings last week telling Isaac to clean his house. Let's see. Oh, this chick named Barbie had phone sex with Fatty.
Was he any good at it? Not really. But yeah, see, I believe that, every bit of it.
All right,
I feel like you had to do all the talking and all the work to make that happen. Yes, you're correct.
Here's somebody claiming that Fatty has horrible phone sex. Well, probably no different than real life.
Ain't even good at phone bowling?
No.
Oh, gee.
Do you really expect?
He actually was really silent, and there was times where I was like, "Are you alive?"
No.
That was the sleep apnea.
No,
That was the sleep apnea. Here's another clip.
is that yes, I was friends with Isaac for a few weeks, and
Hey,
yes,
that's all it ever lasts, dude. Like, nobody is ever fucking friends with Isaac for a prolonged amount of time. Nobody's ever true fucking friends with that fat fuck for a prolonged amount of time because he is just an unbearable personality. He is just a fucking vile gummy bear made of fucking spit and shit and other gross bullshit. And yeah, man, his relationships deteriorate very fast.
Did a little phone boning.
Phone boning. Fatty's out here phone boning.
Everyone in here needs to know now that you said that.
Yes.
PB and Glizzy also says only the 6 members of Guest Mob.
I get it. You got to use words and noises and blah blah blah. So
Swab Mob's done, right?
Time, like when you're describing what you're doing and what
Fupa,
you want them
Danger,
to do,
Fabulous.
What
That's
do to them,
funny.
did you have to tell them now lift your stomach?
Pumpkin Patch dropped another 5 bomb. Thank you so much.
No,
This has been fun.
I honestly wasn't thinking of that. It was about.
I was gonna say, do we pretend that it doesn't exist or what?
Joe 1992 says, "Who the fuck has phone
honestly,
sex nowadays?"
Like,
Really, man? He can't take pictures of his dick, so he's just gotta sit there and pretend. Says this one is Billings last week telling Isaac to clean his house.
Who the fuck you think you are? Clean up guy. You want something to clean up? Clean up your motherfucking house, you disgusting fucking pig.
Oh, that shit was nasty.
Your sister, right? You live in the fucking nastiest shit I ever seen in my motherfucking life. If my sister loves me, it's your motherfucking family that hates your motherfucking guts. Keep projecting your pussy ass bullshit on me. You fucking fake ass fucking punk ass bitch.
Yo, this is good.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I like this.
Listen to this story.
Ollie dropped another 10 bomb. Thank you.
Highway, and I reach over to the passenger door and open the door and try to push somebody out. Are you that fucking dumb that you don't know she was fucking with you, you fucking idiot? You don't think that I still talk to Melody? She was just at my fucking house a week ago, you goddamn retard.
Bro, Steve. Strangler Steve is killing Fatty, dude.
Guest Mob ain't nothing but the retardation nation. What are you gonna do? Sick Keith Ballard on me again, dumb fuck?
Same fucking story about Steve Billings. Melody, Lala, Lisa, Michelle, all got the same fucking story. That you're abusive.
Oh, do they all?
Yo, they're
Why you tell the story? Why you tell the story?
the same ones that are sitting there talking shit about Fatty right now.
Yeah, but if you want to say Steve's abusive, bro, you were abusive to your wife too, man. Come on.
Abusive as
I got paperwork that I posted.
10 years worth of criminal records against Fatty, beating on his old lady. But he wants to call Strangler. He wants to talk shit about Strangler Steve, which Strangler Steve did strangle his fucking wife. Oh, he tried to strangle his fucking wife to death. That's fact. It's in the fucking police report. He actually had to. His daughter was gonna go on stand and fucking testify against him. Like, but still, you know, whatever. That's them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just wanted to sit there and say that. I just wanted to say that Steve strangled his wife. But Fatty himself, you know, has, you know, body slammed his wife through a goddamn coffee table. Punched her in the face. How many fucking times did they have? 10 years worth of fucking domestic violence against each other. Vegas said Steve sounded like he wanted to strangle 550. I wish he would. I wish they would both just fucking kill each other and get it over with. Like, but that's good though, man. You know, I really enjoy that. I really enjoy just watching that shit show go to fuck down. Like, I don't like Strangler Steve. I don't like fucking Fat Fuck. I don't like any of Slob Mob or none of their troll fucking affiliates. And they're just over there just fucking ripping each other fucking apart, face by face, inch by inch. And I'm not the topic of issue over there. That my people aren't in there fucking putting my name in that conversation. And that as long as you guys continue to not do that, then you're going to be able to experience the good stuff. That they're not going to have the asses in the seat over what Charlie may not be doing anymore. That the asses are going to be in the seats because they're fucking roasting Fatty. That this is the good stuff. It's the really good stuff, and I enjoyed it. And we can continue to go live, you know, every time. I mean, I have no problem you guys going in there listening and all that shit. Going in there talking shit. Just don't talk about me. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think of how this would work. Like, I'm not telling y'all have permission or don't have permission to do whatever. You know, everybody is their own person. You can do what you want to do. You know what I mean? And open and close yourself to whoever you feel safely doing so with. But I'm wondering, like, how, like, Dago, perhaps you want to go on Steve's live stream and talk shit about Fatty? Do it. You know what I mean? And as soon as they try to start saying something about Charlie, be like, hey, no, I'm not here for that. We're not here to talk about Charlie. Charlie's a good guy. Charlie's got his shit together. Your conjecture and your freaking smoke screens are being shut down right now. To continue, I'm leaving. Straight up, just don't entertain their shit. Stay on the Fatty shit. If they want to talk about Fatty and laugh at y'all, want to laugh at Fatty, that's wonderful. Because I felt kind of bad. I'm like, you know, like this whole shit between Steve and Fatty, it's catching steam, man, and I love it. You know what I mean? But there's just too much Charlie hate going on. You know, there's just too much Charlie in the conversation. And like, which maybe don't join the. I wouldn't join if, because it seems like Steve's not going to sit there and talk shit about me because of my followers and my supporters that, you know, he shares a common thread with. You know, even if I sit there and say fuck him, ha ha ha, which I'm not, anyway, whatever. Don't join if Bareback and Cooter Wrinkle are on there because they are Slob Mob. Don't even give Slob Mob a seat at the table in which to try and defend their fat overlord, because I don't understand why Strangler Steve, is giving these guys a fucking spot at the table in which to defend their fat overlord. You know? Go on their panels and have fun with them without Bareback and Cooter Wrinkle. Squash out Bareback and Cooter Wrinkle. This is your opportunity to squash those two out. Rachel, Dago, Strangler Steve looking for some voices to fill his asylum. Cool. Cut out Bareback. Cut out Cooter Wrinkle. Cut out the Charlie the fuckers that are going to defend. Why the fuck are you letting these fuckers come in and try to fucking tell you that you were wrong for speaking the fucking truth over somebody that they feel the same way about? Bareback and fucking Cooter Wrinkle both fucking hate Fatty. They both have fucking carried the flags themselves, truthfully and wholeheartedly. And yet here they are with their fucking arms tied behind their backs, forced to defend this guy. And you're giving them a seat at the table? No, crush that shit. Squash them motherfuckers. You know, I would not mind that at all. I would, in fact, enjoy that. I would share that. I would go live and be like, hey, Cooter, Bareback, listen to this shit. You thought that you were going to fucking take me out? You thought that you were going to fucking steal my community? You thought you were going to disparage me? You thought that you were going to... And here we are. Where are we at? Yeah, Bowser, I hear you. Bowser says, I just can't wrap my head around people warning people like that old fuck and that little punk around their circle. They flipped once and you think they wouldn't do it again to you, dummy? Honestly. Well, see, the thing about it is, like, it's a troll game. There is no respect. There is no trust amongst these people. They're all, they're all playing a game. They're all very disingenuous with their words and their actions and shit, and they don't know each other truly, honestly. You know what I mean? So I don't see how you would offer any sort of real truth or olive branch of reality. You know what I mean? With anybody that you don't know truly and personally. So Bowser says all Isaac gained was a bunch of flip-flopping, backstabbing bitches. Actually, like, I wouldn't say all he gained. I would say all he has left. Because he hasn't gained shit as far as numbers, as far as community support. Slob Mob is done. All he has left are the few flip-flopping, backstabbing fucks to which he is controlling and manipulating. Ghost Mob is absolutely dead. In which Fatty's back to operating in the shadows once again. And I have to circle all the way back to, ha ha, Mikey. My little brother. Thought you was going to stamp me out, huh? I'm stronger than you thought. Hell yeah. I ain't gone no fucking where, bruh. And it feels like just the beginning, guys, because like I say, man, I've been working on myself physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I've got myself to 150 right now, man, and I'm about to try and get myself shredded, guys. I'm about to start fucking doing a lot of sit-ups, a shit ton of pull-ups, man. I think I'm going to start jogging. And I think I'm really going to start trying to put on fucking muscle, man. I'm going to start trying to put on some not too much mass, though. I don't want to be like, I really want to cut myself up and tone myself in, man. I'm telling you, man, I really want, and I think that I can do it. I feel like I can do it, man. And, I just feel like it's going to open so many doors for me in my life, with the confidence that I'll be able to instill in myself and knowing that I can do this and that I really am comfortable and happy with myself physically and emotionally. You know what I mean? And I want to show you all that it can be done too. You guys have seen me at my worst, right? I mean, you seen me on live stream, man, fucking drunk and crying, man, and fuck Michael and blaming people for my blow-ups and all that shit. You've watched me fall down fast and slow. You've seen me up and down, man. Green Man says addiction to weight loss. A little bit. A little bit. I think there is a little bit of addiction to the weight loss. Like, part of me was like, well, maybe I can get down to 140. You can get addicted to any fucking thing out there, man. And it's not always good, even weight loss, man. Baby Kitty in the house. Hey, baby. How you doing? Faux Popper in the house. What is up? Popper back in the house. Throw him his wrench back right there. Popper says he's had kid trouble. Little kid trouble. Little kids are the fucking worst. Or not. I'm at the point right now where I want a kid, but I don't. I'm still waiting for my daughter to come and contact me, man. She's 18 now. Skylar, if you're listening, which you probably aren't, she probably is very turned off by all this internet drama and shit. Maybe just the internet in general has caused so much damage to her life. You know what I mean? In our relationship, you know what I mean? That she may not even like the fact that I live stream or vlog, you know, but you know, if she is paying attention or anything, man, I'm here. Come to me, you know. And until she does, I'm trying to trying to transform myself into the man that I know that I can be, that you know that she deserves in her life. You know that Erica deserves in her life. Faux Popper says not so little. He's 20. Bro, damn, he's even worse then. I remember me at 20. Holy shit. I just got out of prison. I turned 19 in prison. My 19th birthday at Trenton Correctional. I turned 20 in Job Corps. No, I turned 20 in Batesburg, Leesville. Oh my God. I spent a whole year getting wasted. Holy shit. Mostly on alcohol because we were moved too far out. I was too far away from my friends to get any weed. You know what I mean? So I was just stealing alcohol on a nightly basis, man. We had this guy living with us named 8 Ball. And 8 Ball had his own camper. And 8 Ball loved to get drunk, man. Every fucking day he was buying like 2 cases and 2 bottles of Hot Damn, you know. And I was stealing me a good 6-pack at least, plus like fucking, I don't know, staying drunk. And I got myself up, dude. I swear to God, I got out of prison weighing 165, and then I went to Job Corps like 9 months later, 10 months later, weighing 225. It was crazy, dude. And I always thought about that 165, man, and how good I felt. You know what I mean? And how I always thought that I'd never get back to that. That was my shining moment, you know, physically, you know. And here I am 20 years later, you know, in better shape than I was then. I'm about to be 40 years old in a couple of days, guys. November 25th, my birthday is fucking a week from tomorrow. I will be 40 fucking years old, dude. And I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. And I'm very thankful for that. Super thankful for that, man. And if there's anyone out there, man, that, you know, is still struggling, you know, themselves emotionally, financially, physically, chemically, you know, stuck on the bottle, stuck on the pill, you know, I'm here to tell you, I'm here to show you, man, that your life can change, you know, that you can make that change, that difference, you know, that I've shown you. Have I not shown you what not to do? Have I not shown you that I was living wrong? God, man. And I used to take pride in the fact, you know what I mean, that that I was so freaking flawed. You know what I mean? And that I didn't care, that I was willing to jump off that edge in front of you. You know what I mean? And I thank you for hiding that fucker for me. That I had no problem, you know, making an ass of myself in front of my friends and in front of my fucking foes and haters too. You know. often. That alcohol, though, will do that to you, you know. Trip and Shumbi, you are welcome, man. It is possible, man. And I'm not going to say you just got to want it enough, because I'm telling you, there was for years that I wanted nothing more than to get my shit together. You know, and to find that certain sense of pride in myself, but I just couldn't fucking do it. Sometimes you need that help, man. I've been through rehab, you know, and I'm gonna sit here and tell you straight up right now that it helped. I'm gonna tell you right now that I didn't quit using because of rehab. As soon as I got out of rehab, hell, what y'all saw me as soon as I got out of rehab. I was at Flockavelli's house eating fucking ecstasy, getting drunk, eating ecstasy, flipped the fuck out. But I eventually got there. You know, I eventually, you know, found the promised land, and here I am. I'll be honest with you and say that, you know, I haven't been 100% sober the last 2 years, you know, as far as the traditional zero, nothing in your system, you know, but as far as alcohol, as far as the pills go, I can say you know what, a little over 2 years ago, I put that alcohol down and I'll never touch it again. Ever. A little longer than that, I put the pills down, but my real big thing was the alcohol. You know? I couldn't get my shit together, bro. And I'm not saying that alcohol is completely bad. You know, there are people that enjoy a beer that can keep their shit together. You know, I'm not one of those people. And that's where you got to learn, man. You know, where if you can't handle certain things in your life, that you just have to cut it out. That you have to say, no, you have to understand, man, and you have to make yourself, bro. God, I used to sit there and drink every fucking day, man. I told y'all my stories, man. Every fucking day, no matter what, dude. I would tell myself, drive past that store. Drive past that store. You're not drinking today. And I would drive past every fucking gas station until that last one. And I'd call myself a piece of shit as I pulled in to the gas station. And as I walked in there and I grabbed my alcohol. You know? And I got to tell you, man, like, I was running from myself and I was running from my emotions. You know, I was trying to dull myself daily, you know? And that in cutting out the drugs and alcohol from my life, you know what I mean? That, you know, it forced me to come face to face with so many issues and demons in my life, you know what I mean, that I was hiding from, that I wasn't staring in the eye, that I wasn't coming to terms with and overcoming, you know, and therefore it just stayed a constant plague in my life. Boy Scoob says, Charlie, how does drunk feel? Does it make you feel numb emotionally? For me, it does. Not for me, bro. I turn into a raging ocean of emotion, bro. Like, it is the opposite for me, man. Like, it turns from cheers to tears, bro. I'll start drinking and like it starts out like I ignore the emotions. It masks the emotions. It confuses my emotions. Like I'm living with a certain amount of darkness and depression. You know what I mean in my life. And I drink to turn that darkness into a certain sense of jovialness, you know, to turn that dullness into a party. Woo! You know, today's how it's fun because I'm drunk. You know, I'm doing something. I'm having fun. It's a party. You know what I mean? I'm not depressed. I'm not living alone, angry and upset. I'm having a party because I'm drunk. You know, and then, but then, you know, those lies turn to cries. You know, by the end of the night, I realize here I am. I'm just drunk by myself, and nobody loves me. And you all saw it. Did I seem emotionally numb to you all in my drunken states, or was I very much a whirling dervish of emotion, a Tasmanian devil in my own skin? Man, holy shit. No way, bro. When I got drunk, oh my God, man. You knew it. You knew it. I jumped online and I told you. And I let you know what was bothering me without fully processing it. And I was good. I was going live and I was blah, 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 stumbling my words and slurring and shit and going nutty and fucking up my success daily. I'm glad that all that shit's over with, man. Absolutely, Dago. You said that perfectly. How Dago said that the alcohol defined my emotions to the extreme and the whole world knew about it. I stood at the crest of my own insanity and I shouted at the heavens. You know, as I jumped overboard. Square into the blackness of the abyss. Swear into the apt pupil of Colossus. As I tumbled and fell and broke my bones on the craggy rocks of turmoil and chaos. The mountain of insanity. I laughed and screamed at the same time. Oh my God, yeah. And you all knew it. Woo! And I thank you all for still having my back, you know, like a lot of you have obviously, you know, had experience with friends and loved ones that have, you know, slipped and slid down this same, you know, road that I have taken, you know, and you understood and you sympathized or whatever. You're still here. And I thank you for it, man. And I hope to continue to pay you all back by thriving and doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And showing you that your hope, your sense of hopefulness and your love and appreciation and affection towards me and your just, you know, your want for me to get it right, that it all didn't, you know, go in vain. You know what I mean? That here we are, you know, you know, creating a new chapter in life. You know what I mean? That we are all still here together, you know, and that I, you know, have made it. That I finally got my shit sorted all out in one sock, and that I can be that man and friend. You know what I mean? That you all saw so long ago. You know what I mean? That you all knew that I couldn't even see in myself, but you all did. You know, and that helped pull me through the darkest moments of my life, you know, and that's because of all of you, man. And it means more than a view, a dollar, a like, a follow, a subscribe, a favorite. You know, it runs a lot deeper. So, seems like I got some trolls worked up. Same fuckers that are trying to defend this fat son of a bitch that's getting his ass ripped to. Why did I do quotations on fat son of a bitch? Isaac is a fat son of a bitch. LOL bareback. LOL cooter wrinkle. LOL crab boy. That's only 3 people. I've got fucking bareback, cooter wrinkle, and crab boy in here mad talking shit right now for their fat overlord. It's only 3. Yeah, I love it, bro. How the mighty have fallen. The mighty have fallen. Fatty's 3 dingleberries over here all butthurt and angry that I'm fucking thriving, succeeding. Love it. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. As much as I love the love, dude, I love the fucking hate from the haters as well, dude. Like I say, man, it's woo. Especially that it's only a few haters now. Especially that it's only a few haters now, man. Like, their butt hurtness is like, it's extreme. Super, man, and it's pronounced. It's all they are known for anymore. That's all Bareback and Cooter Wrinkle are known for anymore is Charlie hate. They hate Charlie. Who's Cooter Wrinkle? Oh, she's a Charlie hater. Bareback, Charlie hater. Crab Boy, Charlie hater. Slob Trolls. And not even that anymore because there is no Slob Mob anymore. Slob Mob is gone. These guys are just fucking trolls now. They're Charlie haters. They can't even be defined by a mob that can't be defined by a mob that no longer exists. Am I right? Ghost Mob is dead, Dago says, and he is correct. Bowser says, that's like Isaac status. Isaac would probably fuck Cotty at this point. It's called desperation. Well, I know all about that, unfortunately, in my drunken states. I, too, was at a low point comparable to Isaac. Fuck. And here you have Isaac and Bareback swimming circles, doing the backstroke in the same tepid waters of my lowest point. $9.50 wants that dust. So I feel like we covered a good bit. I've been on there a little over 2 hours now. Woo! I feel like I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, man. But the show's not over. Because I was thinking, like, why must the show be over? Now that I'm at a point where I can, go about my vlogs and go about my live streams and expose motherfuckers. Damn, David! Holy shit! Dropped $100 on me, man. Thank you so very much. Fuck! From the heart. I love you, mate. I love you back, man. And I hated that we had our falling outs and shit. And I hate that I get that, that nervous, that I get that paranoid streak run through me and shit like that, and I try to work on it and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I try to not, let it take me to the extremes, you know what I'm saying? And I thank you for seeing that in me and understanding that, and not letting it take you to those extremes neither, man. And I love you showing Bareback and Cooter They wanted Dago so bad. They wanted David so bad. You know what I mean? Whenever I had to sit there and say, okay, I'm sorry, Dago, and I'm sorry, David, and I'm sorry, Rachel, but we got to make a divide. We got to create a distance for the moment. You know what I mean? Cooter I was over there watching the live streams when Cooter was like, yes, you guys were kicked out. I love it. She enjoyed nothing more than y'all's pain. And to see that amount, that certain amount of untrust, separating us. You know what I mean? They loved that shit. You know what I mean? That's all they wanted. They didn't give a fuck about you emotionally. They didn't give a shit about, any form of truth, any sort of redemption for you. All they wanted was to see you hurt. All they wanted was to see Wolfpack's numbers reduced just a little bit. That's all you were to them. And now you have all come flooding back to the full fronts of their minds with a fire and a fury that's going to drive them to the live stream here soon. Tonight, tomorrow night. And they're going to be begging you guys to go back on that fucking live stream. They're going to be doxing y'all and talking shit to you on fucking Twitter again. Begging you guys. And I just hope I hope you don't. And if you do, I hope you figure out a way to say, hey, fuck you, we're going to keep this on you. Like every time they try to talk about Charlie, just bring up more of their shit. Don't let these motherfuckers keep you on a defensive. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers try to hit you with something about this or that or third. Come back with them, stay on the offensive. I ain't explaining shit to you. You explain this to me, motherfucker. I love that shit. I love how these fuckers try to act like they don't have no past or no history or any sort of shit that they have to explain. But you do. And I don't give it to them. I'll sit over here at my table with way more people at my table than they'd have. Damn, David. Holy shit. Dropped another fucking $100. Thank you so fucking much. Shit. We're going to have ourselves a good wedding. Hell yeah. We're going to have ourselves a night. Which, by the way, did I tell you guys, we're getting married March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. I think I did tell you that. Yeah, leprechaun. Erica's found her a goblin to marry on St. Patrick's Day. And I told her I was going to take all the money from our live streams from here to March, and we're going to pull them up, and it's going to the wedding. So, yep. Trippin' Shumbi. Erica definitely is my lucky charm. Holy shit. Pumpkin Patch dropped a 5-bomb. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Like I say, every little bit helps and is appreciated and also is counted. Every little bit is fucking counted. I'll never forget that time. What was like maybe a year ago, I got, we had gotten terminated or whatever. And Fatty knew exactly how much money I was going to lose in live chat or super chats. Haha. David James says, not King David, going to help people when you can. Damn right, man. I appreciate that. And I try to do the same as much as I can, man. I emptied out my, the cabinets yesterday. Took some canned goods to one of them local libraries. Like people make their own little homemade libraries and they put books in it and canned goods and stuff for donations for other people. And I just took me a box of canned goods yesterday and dropped it off, one of the local homemade libraries, near a house that, a homeless person I know stays in, so I hope that maybe they saw me put that box out there and that they had themselves some Thanksgiving. So it doesn't matter how much or how little you can give, as long as, you are, you stay kind and you keep your heart open and giving and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then, even the littlest, kindnesses and acts of charity and goodwill can blossom the biggest results. You know what I mean? The most positive results. You know, and I love you all for it. Rachel, what did Rachel? Rachel, you don't have to explain yourself. I understand. There she is. Miss Rachel Lynn says can't donate. It's okay, Rachel. What you? What's the hot gift this year? What's the hot gift this year? Hoverboards? What are all the kids into this year? The cell phones? Anyways, all right. I modded you back up to Rachel. It feels like we're almost back up to to where we were. Like I say, I'm sorry once again. I apologize once again for the whole, blow up little meltdown from me again. Like I say, once again, I admit I'm a flawed freaking mental case. I have issues, damn it. But I try to stay, aware of that fact, and I try not to cross any lines. I'll try not to resort to like name calling and shit. And I apologize once again for calling you guys weak and shit. You know what I mean? And um and I tried. I'll try to. I'll try to orchestrate my emotional and mental meltdowns with a certain amount of respect towards everybody, if that's possible. Usually, it's not. Um, yeah. So I love you guys, man. I thank you all for joining, man. This live stream was wonderful. I feel like it was illuminating on my part. I hope you all got a little something out of this, and hope you enjoyed just hanging out with me, man, on here on this Black Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with family and friends, or even just by yourselves. Finding a certain amount of peace and quiet solitude, in yourself, can go a long way. And I've been trying to find that in myself. You know what I mean? Like, here lately, and it's ushered in a great amount of peace and grace, and even enlightenment. Finding out stuff about myself that that I haven't realized. I haven't given myself time, to realize and understand. And yeah, it's been very beneficial, man. And anybody going through it right now, I know that the holidays can be very difficult for single people and individuals who have lost loved ones and family and friends and just don't have that somebody to share it with. Like I say, I spent many holidays, many Thanksgivings and Christmases and birthdays and shit drunk off my ass with nobody to talk to. You know what I mean? And and it was horrible, but I didn't give myself that time, that sober sense of mind, and to find myself and to be at peace with myself. You know what I mean? And I hope that anyone out there that is, spending these holidays alone, that you do have that certain amount of peace and solace in self. You know what I mean? And if not, I pray that you just put the phone down for a little bit. You know what I mean? And don't sit there and find yourself absorbed in the social media and the pictures of your family, and of people that you're friends with on social media that are enjoying their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Try not to compare your shit to their shit. You know what I mean? And uh, delve inward. You know, and something. Life is complicated. And I don't have it figured out. I ain't even 40 years old yet. I got the rest of my life to go before I find out. I figure we all figure out what life's about right before our pupils freaking all the life finally drains from it. And then we figure it out as we move on from this life to the next or whatever, you know, and maybe not even then. So anyways, I'm bouncing off, guys. I thank you all for listening to me ramble. And I hope you all have a great night. And until next time. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to be going vlogging tomorrow, going to get our Christmas tree. Going to start doing some Christmas vlogs for you all. So look forward to that. And until the next leaf of drama shakes off the tree, you know, yeah, whatever. Love you all. Have a great night. Peace. Thanks, David. Everybody that donated and supported. I love you guys. And yeah, everyone that hasn't, everyone that didn't donate, I love you all too. Great night, man. Have a great night. Love you.